Hello everybody, so me again, first time in this easy shirt, or what can I say? Happy Saturday. Rebecca, you was been here before me. This is amazing. I believe that next time you will start the session. So, oh, okay, happy Saturday. Yeah, I hope it's okay right now that you can see me. It's not freezing anymore. Is it okay? Let me know. So, as I wrote down as a title, this video is dedicated to Nostradamus. Nostradamus is my guide. He's in charge, if I can say so, for my time frames. That my time frames are really, I would say, accurate. Sometimes, like really, like that I'm spot on day that I say. I remember like few times that I predicted something like it happened in some time frame, like between 10th and 15th or something like that, and it happened that time. Or the longest prediction that I gave to my fiance also happened. So yes, Nostradamus is in charge for time frames. And like 3 months ago, when I was doing, I would say, easy meditation, when I was being outside with my son, I was walking in forest where I usually run. I got this idea. Okay, let's continue the legacy of Nostradamus. He wrote like tons of these four lines predictions. Those are really like world famous. And I said, okay, can we do this for right now, for next years, for next months, weeks, maybe days? And he said, yes, of course. I was waiting for you. I was like, okay, why you didn't give this idea? And he said, yeah, it has to come. Hello, Angelica. Good afternoon. It has to come to your idea. I said, okay. So we decided that we will put together 1,000 predictions. This 1,000 predictions book will be named Millennium. Millennium is like 1,000, but because it's really a lot big number, we decided also that we will put out small books. These small books will be called Centurios. So one Centurio will have 100 predictions, and each Centurio will be divided into 10 decas. One deca is 10 prediction. So right now I'm actually introducing this first book, first Centuria, first 100 predictions that me and Nostradamus put together. Sometimes it was really hard to translate things, because I was getting this in Slovenian language, and in Slovenian language, like, prediction has some kind of sense, Also, you have to know that Nostradamus always wrote down these predictions like in some mysterious way, and he continued doing this, So he continued giving me these mysterious messages, mysterious lines that it's sometimes like what this could mean. But I said, okay, I'm just a messenger here. I would like not to kind of influence on what some predictions means. I know that maybe there will be some death of royalties or something like that. So sometimes I was trying to figure out in which direction he tries to give these predictions. But then I said, okay, whatever. Here are people who are like really like put into each session, and they cut these lines and then figure out what some of these four lines could mean. So I was being just a messenger. I was translate all these lines that he was giving to me. And right now, here is this first book, First Centuria, first 100 predictions divided on 10 decas. Each deca has 10 predictions. You have to know that all these predictions are not only like politicians, only not like natural disasters, not only sport, not only all kind of predictions. Those are, it's like something that will happen like in some kind of like some kind of health issues, and who will resolve this. Some predictions are here really to say, listen, be careful, this and this can happen. and when this will happen, it can be a really big disaster if people will not be prepared. And then some predictions are really like correlated totally to sport, to dedication to the sport. So uh, he gave me really a lot of these different different predictions that are, in my case, really amazing. The only thing that happened, because I read a lot of his predictions from before he was doing really longer lines, you know. Right now he decided to short this, so a lot of lines are really short, but it has really deeper meaning, you know. And when you start to read these predictions, you start to think more widely. You can see that a lot of things that are here in front of us that will happen have some kind of meaning. Not such a also some kind of small events can have later bigger, I don't know, bigger catastrophic future, you know. But anyway, it is amazing to get those kind of information and collect this information, and then be prepared for something that maybe will bring you some kind of maybe knowledge later, or maybe some kind of prosperity based on this prediction. So definitely, uh, when I look back, it was really hard. I really try to find hard time to find time to do these predictions, you know, because I knew, okay, it will take a lot of time, you know. But definitely, when I was being prepared, when I sit in front of the computer and when I connect with him and with his army of co-workers, if I can say so. So when we start to put these lines together, it has been an amazing experience, because each time was been for me something new, something like, oh, okay, also we are going in this direction. Sometimes he put really a lot of um, numbers into predictions, you know, like when something will happen, but not directly, like, I don't know, for example, that he will say, yeah, this will happen on 15th of December 2023. No, he put this into some kind of mysterious way, you know, so he always find a way to confuse us, especially readers, you know. I'm not confused because I never go deeply into these predictions. Only few that I was, okay, could be this, could be that. Yeah, this is amazing. If this will happen, will be really good. But or others, I'm just like, okay. It's like when I give predictions to people, I tell them, listen, this and this will happen if you will follow some kind of rules. Here, there is no rules, because this will definitely happen. This is something that we cannot avoid. This is something that people cannot avoid. Why? Because I will say that these people who are here involved into this, they will not know about those predictions. Even if they will know, it will be really hard that they will start to that they will try to avoid that kind of predictions. You know? So just a few maybe examples that I remember out of 100 predictions is really hard to remember anything. You know, I finished this book last 10 days ago, and then I put slowly this together. You know, so this is why it takes time. That right now I'm giving this, let's say, introduction or announcement of this book. You know, so it was been like mentioned that it can happen that someone really famous in Europe, royalty, will die this year. I connected this with Queen Elizabeth. She's really old. They mentioned that she has like two times some kind of speech. First speech she made when she was became a queen, and right now this speech was been like, okay, this was been her last speech. So obviously she's feeling that she will left this, and there's right now a lot of speculations who will be next after her. Definitely the answers are mysteriously hidden in this book. Then, for example, it was really a lot of like sports predictions. I remember one that I would say that implicate. I would say Luka Doncic. He is Slovenian basketball player. He plays in Dallas Mavericks. He's 21 right now, and he's really amazing player. And when I put some things together, I was like, okay, it could be that this prediction is correlated with him. So I hope it is, but we will see, because it's like really prediction for next 2 decades. So for next 20 years, we will see. And then there's been some predictions about another, some kind of virus that will affect, and who will be the one who will solve this puzzle to put cure out. A lot of things, a lot of predictions are also like maybe for some small people who will become like, who will be really famous through night, but because they want to change something, but because of the world, how world is actually functioning, they will be really like, they will shut them down in silent, because they will not have enough power from behind. So also that kind of stuff is inside of these books. This book, yeah, I say books because it's like 10 little books, 10 decas, each deca with these 10 predictions. But definitely, when you read this, it's like, wow, it's like really interesting stuff, really something that is worth it to read, especially if you're, hello Monica, especially if you're a really big fan of Nostradamus. I know that a lot of people read everything that is correlated with him. They read really like a lot of stuff, what he wrote. Also, like biography, everything is so strong. Maybe not so many people know that he was been also a healer, doctor healer, not doctor. Hello, Alberti. Hola. So definitely, a lot of people do not know this, but this health, or this healer inside of him, are giving is giving us right now these health predictions, what can happen in health areas. So this is also important, why things are as they are right now. So definitely, I would say this book is something that will shock the world. Maybe not now, but maybe through time, especially when I will put all these 10 books together, when I will put all Millennium out. Uh, I have to sit down right now and start to prepare second book. I will say that maybe next few days I will start doing this. I know that I have to be really good prepared, because like I'm saying that each book will have even stronger, even more specific predictions that will happen in next few months till the end of this year, and correlated with all next years. And here, definitely people will find some answers. Maybe if not right now, maybe 3 years, when people start to look back, as right now they are looking back to his predictions, like, yeah, he predicted World War One, he predicted World War Two, he predicted 9/11, he predicted all that kind of stuff. Right now, this is like something amazing, but what will be from now on till next year's, it is even more. Yeah, Angelica. So definitely, book will be available 1 second after this live session. The original price for the book will be 25.99. So this is like $26. But all this month, so till the end of May, I'm giving like 50% off, that people can get this for half a price. So let's say 12.99. A lot of predictions you can get for this $13. So I would say it's not so expensive. It take me really a lot of time to put this together now. So I would say, if somebody will ask me how much is this book worth, I would say it's worth at least like $100. But I'm giving this right now for like 13, later for $26, which is like, I would say, a reasonable price. But when all book will be together, this millennium will have, of course, little higher price, but it will not have like 10 times price of this. Definitely not, because I will put this maybe some kind of discount at the end. I have to discuss this also with him. What number he will give me, that it will be like reasonable price for all these 1,000 predictions. But definitely, uh, it will be for all who you will buy this book and read, and then starts to be maybe smart to say, okay, this and this can happen in this area. uh, I believe that you can be really like a good Sherlock Holmes to figure out what is in our future, what future holds for us, and then all this, when it will start to happen, then you will see, then you will be able to say, oh, I knew it because it is in this book, you know. So definitely really good stuff. I hope that everybody will enjoy it, reading. Maybe people will be also maybe disappointed because they will not know what actually some predictions mean. But also right now, when we look in original predictions, what he did, a lot of people don't have no idea what is actually going on. Only people who really like do a research and research and research and then really put some puzzles together. Then that, oh, okay, it could be this and it could be that. You know, it's like really that. As I remember, it was been like that. Some predictions that he wrote years ago, not years, but like 100, 200, 300 years ago, that like, okay, it could be that this person is like Hitler, or this person is Stalin, or this person is someone else. So right now still they have no ideas on which person some predictions are dedicated. Also maybe this time will be put this into a little mysterious way, so something that he's really like master of it. I really appreciate working with him because it's such an honor to work with one of the best, if not the best, psychic all the times, you know. And sometimes I can feel that he's like, yeah, you want to be me, but you will never be me. I was like, okay, but I can be your channel. He's like, yeah, I know, this is why I chose you, because you can do this. A lot of people will be afraid and will say, oh, you know what, 1,000 predictions to write down, it's really like, it takes years. But I know that we will finish this much, much earlier, because especially when I will have this like click or something that will say, okay, let's do this, then I can write on, I will say, one centurion, like maybe in one day, but I have to really put my shit together and sit in front of the computer and just type, just closing eyes, receive information, type, translate. Sometimes I cannot find proper word for something, you know, because I know word that is meant to be for some predictions, some things, you know, but if I translate this directly, have no meaning. So definitely I have to be really careful when I do translation, and usually I go to Google Translator and try it there with some few ideas, and then I just put this together, and then it makes sense. Also, when I read in English, it starts to make sense. I said, okay, then this is it. Let's go further, you know. So definitely all of you who will order the book, who will buy a book, who will read this book, I believe that you will enjoy, that you will have a great time, that you will be put in this position that, oh, also predictions can be mysterious, not just Urosh. I know sometimes when I give people some kind of prediction, they're like, but what do you mean by that? You know, it's like that do not make sense. I remember when Rebecca, when we have first reading and you asked me about your job, if you will stay with this job, and I said I don't see that, you was like shocked. Oh, these have no sense. This is something that is not possible, you know. But right now you can see that all this is happening, you know, that you thought that your job is like fixed. Hello, June. But right now you know that you don't want to work there anymore. So it's like sometimes my predictions shock people, but when things start to happen, they realize, okay, it is the way that is, and yeah, these mysterious ways and secret ways comes out, and then starts to make sense, you know. So yes, I believe that this video will be a little shorter because it's just an announcement of this book, you know. But anyway, I hope that this book will start to. Hello, Susan. This book will start to make some audience, that people will be here to and will be interested to buy this book. Also, later, everybody who will read this book, just leave comment here. I will also record short video. This video will be a little longer, so I will record short video just for like introduction and announcement for the book. It will be like maybe 3-4 minutes, so that you just leave some kind of comment if you enjoy it, or maybe you hate this book. I don't know. You never know, people. So definitely that I'm getting some feedback. How you felt about this book? How do you feel about these predictions that we wrote together with him and with army of his consultants and co-workers, I know that he lived in different times, so when I ask him something right now, Corey, okay, and then he's like, okay, I will ask my guys around that are coming from your time, and they will explain to me what is actually going on, and then we get all together. We just put some kind of story behind the story, and it makes sense later. So definitely, I believe that you will enjoy it, that you will like it, that you will also share it with others, that you share this information with others, that people can get some deeper, how to say, deeper. I have to translate this. Sorry. Let's see if I can find deeper announcement. No, it's not announcement. Deeper feeling about all this. What will actually happen with us, with the world, with some kind of continents, where issues will come from, how we will solve these issues. I mean, we who are right now here, not me and my guides, but you who are listening to me, you who are reading these books, and how we can change the world also with some kind of knowledge, with some kind of expertise, something that we are really good at, and then from here we can move to the hard levels of everything. So I believe that you have fun today. Obviously, it has been really short session, but anyway, still, I will still give some kind of messages today. Maybe messages will be like in mysterious way, like predictions in mysterious way, as he did in all this book. So just type yes if you are still here, that you can get free message from Nostradamus today, especially from him. And then be prepared for maybe some kind of mysterious way of receiving messages. Or if there is any other questions correlated with this book, okay, June is first. Let's see, June. June too long that you cannot see the whole picture. Stop and try to go up and see from a different angle what is actually going on. So start watching this from the distance, and then you will realize where you are doing some things wrong and what you can change. Okay, June again. Sometimes you are running around one topic too long, and then you cannot see what is actually happening. So step out of doing right stuff. It makes sense? Could be. I don't know. Angelica, a message for you from Nostradamus. Angelica, right now it's time that you rest, that you really. Okay, so energy, because later you will need this energy to grow even faster. When this will start to happen, when you will be ready. So So you know that right now you're not ready, that you have to clean your mind, but then you'll be prepared for something amazing. Okay, so Rebecca, let it go in your love area because you are focusing too much about this and you are just keeping this on distance. Uh, do not bother what is happening right now because the end result you already know. I don't know why. Sorry, I hope that will be better soon. Monica, message for you. Monica, in 10 days, I'm sensing really, really, really good sign correlated with your love area. So just be patient next 10 days and then you receive something that you're waiting for so long. I hope that you got your message. I don't know why my computer is freezing today so much. I just hope that he don't want to. Monica, it is my pleasure. That maybe you will receive too much information today. I don't know. Susan, are you still here? Okay, I don't know what is happening. Next time I have to refresh my computer, obviously. Susan, message for you. Susan, in your business even more in future. Make sense? I hope. So, anybody else here? I don't see nobody else. No. Okay. So, Susan, I will call you in a few minutes. Okay, I have to eat something. I didn't eat dinner yet. Okay. Did you get my message? If not, I will give you a message later on my Skype. Okay, that's good. All others, tomorrow I will speak about no fear. Tomorrow we will speak about dreams. In Monday we speak about fear. Uh, okay, Susan, I will give you a message on Skype, no problem. Any ideas? What should I speak about? Any topics? Just let me know, and definitely we'll be in touch. Hear you soon, and just enjoy wherever you are. Thank you so much for today. It has been a pleasure and really a big pleasure that I can announce this book, that it's coming with super speed. Send you love and blessings. Bye bye.